So I'm going to disclose something that is a little bit challenging to talk about, but most of the PhD students and MBA students that I run into, they don't like the way that I teach. And the reason is that I am very upfront that most of the things that you do is going to be a waste of your time. Most of the things that you're going to pursue in life are not going to work out in your favor. And people don't like to hear that message. But I'm going to tell you something that is a little bit different. So I'm going to tell you that yes, it is the fact that most of the things that you're going to do is not going to work out or are not going to work out, and you're going to feel lost, and that there is going to be a lot of moments where you're going to lose doubt along the way, and the world is pretty stacked up against you most of the time, no matter what you do. But the story that I say and the story that I'm going to tell you is that no matter what, despite the fact that you have all of these hurdles that are stacked up against you, and the efforts that you put in are going to fail or not result in what you thought it should be, but you still get up and do it no matter what. You might look at the whole reciprocity project that I'm building at this moment. You might think, like, why are you actually doing this? Why are you I've spent unbelievable amounts of money trying to help out PhD students, to help out researchers. Unbelievable amounts of money my family has spent on it, and I don't want to disclose at this moment because I'm ashamed of how much we have spent on this. And yet, I don't think I'll give up with it. I've put out thousands of videos at this moment, and yet I'm not going to give up, because that's not why you do things, is to have a financial return. The reason why you do things is because the world is stacked up against you. It is because it is challenging. It is because that there is an uphill battle. I can't think of a better reason to do something. I can't think of a better reason to actually put the effort in than to look at the world and say, I'm not going to make it. That there is going to be a lot of challenges along the way. I'm not going to make this barrier or this thing. But I'm going to step back up and I'm going to do it every day. And I'm going to put in that effort. And that's the message that I think a lot of people don't want to hear. They don't want to hear that there is this, it's not an easy answer. It's you put in work every day for 3 or 4 decades. And then at that point, then you recoup the benefits. That story is not sexy at all. There is no quick win. Nobody comes back and says, well, that was a genius idea, breakthrough, whatever. But that's ultimately what the story is. Every time you look at people that have made it, that have done something that is special, that have changed the world, that have... I grew up, you could say, I grew up in a very low income to middle class family. In today's standards, it was not nearly what everybody has today. But I've sat down and I put in the effort every day, one little step at a time. And it doesn't work out every day. And each one of these moments that I go through feels frustrating. It feels like often I want to give up. Often I want to stop. Often I want to just walk away. But I put in that effort every day, because I know I'm not here for this quick moment. I'm not here to be successful today. I'm here to be successful in 40 years. And yeah, I might be dead. at that moment. And yeah, I might not recuperate any of the benefits at that moment, but that's what you sign up for when you live a good life. That is every moment you look at the world and you say, I can choose to extract as much as I possibly can today. Or I'm going to put in the effort and I'm going to get very little benefit. It's going to feel like grinding work. I'm going to feel like I'm wasting my time. I'm going to feel like I am an outsider. I'm going to feel like nothing is really working at this moment. But that's what I sign up for. That is what it means to do something that is important in your life. And I can't think of a better thing to do than to stand up and simply say, I'm going to do something that is difficult. And there's no rhyme or reason why I'm actually going to do it. But I know it's difficult. And I know it's important. I wish that more people would hear this message. I think it would solve a lot of problems if you understood that the name of the game is simply just putting in the work regardless of what happens and how you feel every day. And there's something magical that happens after 30 or 40 years. Nothing else happens until then. And you can't see this, you can't see the returns, nothing like that you think about that is taught and told in school. And that's why I think it's the least most sexy language or the thing that I tell people. Put in the grinding work every day, be embarrassed, do things that are very difficult, and you just do that every day, regardless of how it feels. And you bite your lip when other people spite you or don't want to, don't want to see the world in the same way that you do. You smile and you keep going every day. And that's what I do every day with the Reciprocity Project, with my research, with my life, is I keep getting up and I keep putting in the work. And I know it's going to take a god-awful amount of time, but I'm not going to give up on it because I know it's an important thing for me to do. All right, take care. Have a wonderful day.